Hey guys, a new member has been enrolled into the Crude Oil crew, none other than Kevin DeHolt Washington, sporting some seriously oily triceps, more toxicity in his arms than the Toxic Avenger from the old school horror movies. Now this is my physique, lifetime natural, no synthol, currently preparing for a competition this July, 92 kilos, really just started my serious dieting, and the next few clips just going to give you a sort of insight into my food prep that I'll do on a day-to-day basis. Depending on how much time I have will determine how much I can cook. So if I have plenty of time, I'll cook perhaps 2 days worth of food. If I have maybe a spare 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then I might just cook 1 or 2 meals. But the more I can cook in one go, the better. It just makes my life easier. So it's just some fish, sweet potatoes, chicken, and some chicken salad.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly.
So my eating habits are quite different from my eating habits maybe a year or 2 years ago. I now am dairy free for the most part, and I'm trying my hardest to minimise gluten in my diet. Now occasionally I might have gluten and maybe dairy, but for the most part they're not food products that I would consume. I'll explain why in another video. It's predominantly for health, and just through the research that I've been doing really since this illness last year, just come to the realisation I don't actually need those food products. They do nothing for me, so therefore I've taken them out. Currently still eating over 400 grams of carbs, finding that a little bit more difficult without gluten and without milk, but I'm doing my best, consuming a lot of fruit, and as long as I prep and get my food ready, then I can do that. So this is my squat day, 186 kilos for 2, followed by 2 sets of 10 at 140. Prior to that I did 1 rep at 108, and then I had to tighten my belt up. That kind of messed with my head a little bit, and made those sets feel a little bit more difficult than they perhaps should have. I'm finding the max weights quite difficult now, considering I was a lot heavier when I was at my strongest. If I spent a few more months at this body weight and actually did like a proper strength protocol and went into a small surplus, then yeah, I would gain strength at this body weight. But because I'm in a deficit, and I have been in some time, that's very difficult to do, and I am kind of hanging on to the strength that I've built up. I'm also finding it difficult to repeat sets. I don't have that energy in me as I would usually on a big surplus. I remember back to sort of Christmas last year when I was in a massive surplus. I was just blasting out set after set after set. Big difference in training styles. So I find I'm good to go for maybe 20 minutes to half an hour, and then my energy does dwindle. It's not to say I'm stopping after 20 to 30 minutes. I'll continue to train, but things do get a little bit harder, and you have to take that into consideration. I don't have that ability to repeat sets as well as I would do in a surplus. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your continued support. Stay tuned for some more videos. I'm going to talk about that gluten and dairy and why I don't consume that. Really pushing towards a natural and healthy bodybuilder lifestyle. something I think others can really benefit from. So check out all my social media. All the pictures you saw in the beginning of the video are uploaded to my Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay strong. Thank you.